Hello everybody, and we're about to start a brand new Let's Play series of Ys VIII, Lacrimosa of DANA. Confirm. Now this is our third entry into the Ys series, and our first two were the Memories of Salsetta and then the Oath in Felghana, which were both very, very awesome. So I'm very much looking forward to our new series here. And a lot of people think that this is like a top 3 Ys game. So this is going to be a lot of fun. And I'm glad we're bringing it to the channel finally. Let's see here, just new game. I'll just keep it on normal for now. You can just leave that alone, and the category you set can now be changed, okay? And let's hop right in here. We are not the tools of any higher power. Each of us is the very embodiment of free will. Even so, there comes a time in every man's life. He must answer a call to destiny. How will you respond? Truly nothing is more awe-inspiring than one who unceasingly pushes himself beyond the threshold. I'd hoped to embody such an ideal myself. My awe for her remains unwavering. Adol Kristen. Okay, interesting. So it's nice starting off with a map. Looking very piratey as we embark here. Southeast Greek. The Gate Sea. Already looks like a big adventure is upon us. Of course, there's Adol.
Yo, Adol, you taking a break too? Woo, what a nice breeze.
Nice to see Dogi back.
Wouldn't believe how suffocating it gets in the cargo hold. Gotta say, that uniform looks pretty good on you. Awfully nice of them to let us hitch a ride to Elysia in exchange for work. They got me moving cargo around, and you helping out as a sailor on this voyage. They're even paying and feeding us too. Pretty sweet deal if you ask me.
Okay, we need to thank the captain.
Yeah. Man, that Captain Barbaros. He looks intimidating, but he's a good man. Dependable, too. Thanks to him, we'll be able to hit the next stop on our journey once we dock. I'm a little sad we gotta say goodbye to Xandria. But there's no time to be moping when adventure's waiting for us. I'm looking forward to it, buddy.
Awesome. Night on the Gate Sea.
So, Adol, what is our next stop anyway? Once we dock in Sunyan, Greek is just around the bend. What, are you a poet now? Or are you trying to talk like Luta? If you ask me, I would have preferred heading west, along the coast of Africa.
Whoa, whoa! You guys voyaging to Altago?
Ah, Cathu!
Cathew. Interesting name.
You bet we are. Adol has always been looking for a way to get to Altago.
Unbelievable! You do know about the conflict between the Kingdom of Altago and the Roman Empire, don't you? Roman navy vessels are pretty much the only ships that can enter that region of the sea. Heard that you're an adventurer. That just seems reckless.
Yeah, well, there's never a dull moment when I'm tagging along with this guy. Adol can't walk more than 3 steps without stepping in some kind of adventure.
That is true.
What do you say, Cathew? You like tagging along too?
Thanks, but I'll pass. Anyway, you two, break time's almost over. Doki, I need you to get back to work in the cargo hold.
Back on the clock already, huh? No problem. I'll head down right now. Catch you later, Adol.
Let's see. You've already learned the basics of keeping a lookout. Please go see Captain Barbaros. He told me to send you to his quarters once your job was finished. The captain's quarters can be found at the quarterdeck, near the stern of the ship.
Okay, circle is jump. Menu item is R2 and L2. We can roll with L1. There's not really a sprint right now.
Yes.
The room is reserved. You cannot enter.
Bearing north, northeast.
Engage!
Okay, there we go.
Ah, Adol. Thank you for coming. Please, have a seat. As I recall, you introduced yourself to me as an adventurer. Tell me, do you know of the Isle of Seiren?
Yes.
Very impressive. The Gate Sea is home to many islands, as you're no doubt aware. She's a treacherous sea to navigate. More ships than I can count have run afoul of her jagged islands. But the Isle of Seiren has a particularly fearsome reputation. For you see, every ship that approaches the island sinks by some mysterious happenstance.
Well, that's not good.
Yes, its surrounding waters are perilous to navigate. But that alone does not explain why so many ships sink. About 5 years ago, a Roman vessel conducting an exploratory voyage approached the island. The sea was calm that day, and ran afoul of nothing. Yet I heard it was pulled under all the same. Grecian mythology speaks of monsters called Sirens, which lure ships to their doom.
Ooh.
The pirates who first discovered that island declared it cursed ground, and named it accordingly.
I have a feeling that's going to happen to our ship. And we're going to end up on some island.
No one alive knows the answer to that question.
Interesting.
The unlucky ones who have set foot on the island were never seen or heard from again. Even the saltiest sailors to voyage the Gate of Sea tell you nothing about the island. cannot approach the island, but when we pass by it, I will let you know. It seems my tale did not but stoke the fires of your adventurous spirit. I share this tale with every new member of my crew. When I first told Cathy, he was so frightened that he refused to leave his quarters.
Nice.
But I see you're made of sterner stuff than he, lad. Now, I'm sorry to keep you so long. I've a favor to ask you. I insist on holding a small welcome party whenever new passengers come aboard. I want you to attend the party and provide security. Don't worry. I'm merely being cautious. As captain, it's my responsibility to ensure that every passenger aboard my ship is safe.
Very interesting.
Please, speak to Cathy for the details about your assignment. I know you won't let me down, Adol.
Wow. That's pretty amazing.
Good evening, passengers. I'm Captain Barbaros. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you for choosing the Lombardia for your seafaring needs. With 4 masts and at 50 melia in length, this vessel is the largest of the passenger ships that voyage between Xandria and Eresia.
Since you're providing security, let's go over your responsibilities. I need you to patrol the passenger compartment and the main deck. Keep a close watch for any passengers who seem suspicious. It's possible, after all, we have a lot of guests. Make sure you chat them up, you might hear some interesting stories. Don't forget that these people are guests, so please be respectful. Aren't you enthusiastic? Anyway, looks like the captain's almost done with his speech. I'll do my part and start patrolling the cargo hold. We'll meet up later. Anyway, that's enough out of me. Please feel free to mix and mingle among yourselves. I'll bid you all a wonderful evening. Okay, system, save for sure. Okay, and options. See, battle, camera, display. Sound, we always need better voice volume, I find. Okay, let's try that.
Switch! Switch! Let's go!
There we go, let's try that. And save one more time. Nothing to equip. And we've got no items yet. Adults who get excited over party are idiots. Just check out the hold. He's got a scar on his eye. Good thing I made it on board, but where are those damn fools? If I'd known what was going to happen, I'd have picked a spot to rendezvous beforehand. Interesting. Being able to ride a magnificent ship like this made all my long years worthwhile. The food is delicious too. Cheers to a wonderful night. Okay, he seems pretty harmless. There weren't any other ships available, so I boarded this one. I feel really bad for my family. To make up for it, when I get back, I'll try to recreate all the dishes served here for them. Culinary research. Interesting. To see my mistress so surprised. That was quite the treat. It's my duty as a butler to support my mistress, who is not yet a seasoned traveler. She can be quite a handful. Seems like we can eat while standing. I assume that means we can eat all we want. Alright, I'm going to eat, and I'll make back that ticket price. That's funny. Swine is definition of mediocre. You there, what are you just standing there for? You should be bringing me a fine meal. I'd heard this was a fine passenger vessel, but it reeks of the lower class. Ugh. Interesting. Sharing a feast with commoners is more pleasant than I had expected. This blending of elements has all the makings of a masterpiece. There's more to the Lombardy than meets the eye. Let's see here. Oh, we can actually go in the room.
Yes.
I've been traveling mostly around the Gate of Sea to spread the teachings of the church. My church is based in Greek, and I have not returned in 2 years. I'm sure the children living there have grown so much. Okay. Not much going on there. Got the kitchen up ahead.
What's up?
Doesn't seem like you just have to pull kitchen duty. What, you're patrolling? Perfect timing then. I mean, aren't you trying to decide where to go for your next adventure? This ship is gigantic, so I figured we could ask around and hear some interesting stories. If all goes well, we might be able to pick our next destination. If you hear anything, let me know. Let's hop up to the deck. That's pretty cool. You can change your map. Sailor. And who are you? Dignified woman. Snipe breeze is lovely change of pace. You look like you know how to handle a sword. Never mind. That is so calm and quiet, and there are other things we could talk about instead. I hope your patrol finishes soon so you can relax for the evening. Interesting. The breeze feels nice, great weather, and a clear starry sky. Wait for me, my darling Crete, I'm coming home. Interesting.
Let's see.
It'll be a few days before we reach our next destination, Sunian Port. I'd like to listen to your adventures when we have time. For now, patrol the ship. You hear a voice coming from the captain's quarters. Interesting. Oh, it's a little girl. You must be the newbie on board. I may not look like it, but I'm actually a pretty seasoned sailor myself. Maybe I'm gonna report to the captain. Why don't you tidy up or something? That's funny. Little girl's footsteps trail off in the distance. What do you want?
Jeez.
You must not be very busy if you have time to barge into random rooms. By the way, on your way out, make sure you shut the door behind you quietly. Interesting. Not sure I trust him. Why did he have to be on the ship? My word, always treating me like a helpless child. How's the security patrol going? That's good to hear. After all, we have a lot of interesting people aboard. Looks like it's going to be another day of calm waters and smooth sailing. By the way, the captain has been looking for you. I think he said we were about to pass by something soon. He should be back in his quarters by now. Okay, I'm going to pay him a visit. Sounds good. I'll continue my troll for a little while longer. Sorry to bother you, I understand how busy you are right now. Just wanted to let you know that we're about to pass by it. That's right, the Isle of Siren. The sky is clear tonight, so you may be able to see the island's silhouette. The Isle of Siren is about 500 square kilometers. Mountain range 2,000 mile high, stretches across the island's center. Since we're about to pass by, I figured you want to see it. Oh boy. That doesn't sound good.
Huh? What's happening?
I don't know, sir. We seem to have run afoul of something.
Impossible. We're in open waters. Assess the situation at once.
Definitely doesn't sound good.
Aye, aye, sir.
We're quite a distance from the island. It couldn't be. What is that? Huh? What's going on?
Oh boy. sea monster.
What is that thing?
At this rate, the ship will be destroyed!
Tentacle of the Unknown.
Adol!
Doggy's back.
Take this!
Oh, we got our sword. Awesome. Ys blade is received. Oh, there's that music. X to attack, triangle to lock on. Get about halfway through here. Oh, we got us in that one. There we go. That's one. Okay, he let go of us.
Well, aren't you a skilled one?
Wow, so dashing.
That was amazing!
Nice work. I can always count on you, Adol. What was that thing anyway? Looked like a tentacle from some kind of giant squid.
Very true. Uh-oh. It's back. And it doesn't look happy.
What's happening?
Oh god!
Someone help me!
Oh, he's going overboard. Good job, Doji. Oh, there goes Dogi. I think we might be next. It's not a good sign. And into the sea we go. Ooh, is this our official intro? The intros of Ys are always so amazing. I do wonder who she is. She must be Dana, maybe. Wonder if she's like a siren of some kind. Captain Barbaros. Excuse me. Quite the island ahead of us. Some interesting characters, that's for sure. Ys VIII, Lacrimosa of DANA. Chapter 1, The Isle of the Siren. Oh boy. Oh, little crab. Where am I? You seem to have washed ashore on some unfamiliar beach. There are no signs of other people. All you can hear is the gentle sound of crashing waves. Okay, pretty awesome. We've made our way to the sea. Probably a pretty good stopping point for us. So before we officially explore this nameless coast, let's save up and wrap up our first episode. Okay, we'll continue on in our next one. Looking like it's going to be a grand adventure in store for us. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in, and we'll be talking again real soon.